But this is where it gets really crazy. Palantir announces new distinguished members to its federal advisory board. Palantir Technologies announced 4 new additions to the Palantir Federal Advisory Board. These additions will bring new perspectives to the advisory board on critically important issues, such as addressing public health infrastructure, managing the challenges associated with supply chain and logistics, and supporting national security missions, enabling Palantir to continue to meet the evolving and complex needs of the United States government. First on the list, Dr. Deborah Birx. Dr. Deborah Birx, the real force behind everything wrong with the COVID response. Anthony Fauci was the face of the COVID response, but if you read anything about the atmosphere around the federal government during COVID-19, it was Deborah Birx that was behind it all. She was the one, she wrote in her book that she wanted a permanent lockdown, but knew she couldn't get that, so she had to convince Trump and his administration to settle for the 2 weeks to slow the spread. Of course, knowing the whole time, getting that 2 weeks was just the foot in the door and that they could extend it indefinitely beyond that. She admitted that. She's proud of that, right? She's like, I wanted to shut down indefinitely. That was a non-starter. So I said 2 weeks. I thought that was something they could agree to, and that would give us 2 weeks of breathing room to extend it and to put other things in place. Okay, so if you talk about lockdown, if your kid has social anxiety because they were trapped in their room for 2 years during their most important developmental years, well, that was Deborah Birx that did that to them. The rise in suicides, that was Deborah Birx that created the conditions for that to happen. It was Deborah Birx behind pretty much all of it. She was the real force in the White House